gonna really show you why she's the comparison to KD in the game. She's that type of baller. Like, she can really go off for games, 35, 40 points. We've seen some career highs from her, some big numbers from her this
53
year.
this year from Aja Wilson.
Well, hey, she ain't gonna have that on Jonquel Jones. I hope you know that. I hope you know she's not balling like that on Jonquel.
You are watching Unpopular Opinion.
What's up, everybody? This your boy AB, and you are now listening to the Unpopular Opinion Sports Podcast. I'm your host, AB.
And it's your boy, Pap.
And we got another special episode on the way for y'all, man. We're going to be talking about the WNBA Finals, which is about to start tomorrow. Well, when this drop, it'll probably be...
yesterday.
Yeah. So, we about to talk about this, man. We've already been talking about it before the camera even turned on. So we about to jump right into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pap. So, the WNBA Finals, this is what we've been waiting for. If you're a WNBA fan, New York Liberty versus the Aces. It's been charged up for the whole year. Everybody kind of knew that these last two were going to be the last two teams. Connecticut had a shot because they played last year in the finals. But what are you projecting for these finals, and who you got for game one?
If y'all been watching, y'all know we rocking with the Aces. You know what I'm saying? Aja Wilson, she been cutting it up. Mm-hmm. The Sun did a great job of showing the Aces how to stop their dominant force. And Breanna Stewart, Stewie was getting shut down. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Shut down by who?
Rachel.
You talking about
Allen.
In the last series?
Yeah, in the semifinals.
Oh.
Rachel Allen was giving her work. Those first two games, Breanna Stewart couldn't get anything going. The last couple games, she got a little hot, went 3 for 5 in the closeout game. But Jonquel Jones is really what saved him in that closeout game.
Yeah, former MVP.
Come on now, 25 and 15.
She there, yeah.
6 offensive boards. She's a big body. She was able to shut down Alyssa Thomas, kind of keep her stuff from being able to do what she normally does. Yep. Alyssa Thomas is a dog. It took her a little longer to figure out how to play against them. In those last couple games, she played well. Had a triple-double in the closeout game. But it's hard when you're already in the hole. They won that first game, had a lot of energy, but they weren't able to keep it going. The Liberty, like you mentioned before, the Liberty have a lot of talent. It's hard when you don't have that same help, because that first game, Tiffany Hayes came through pretty clutch. And Tiasha Harris also came through pretty clutch. They both were hitting threes, knocking down, because the Liberty like to run a lot of zone. So they were killing that zone, hitting, knocking down open threes. If you're not knocking down your threes, you're not beating that, because they just have too much firepower. And that's where the Aces come in. Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, Aja Wilson. Like, it's just too much. And I see the Aces using that same formula of putting a long body on Breanna Stewart to kind of shut her down a little bit. When you got a long body, somebody can stay in her face, she can't get an easy shot up, it kind of frustrates her a little bit. Aja Wilson's going to be Aja Wilson. And Jackie Gray is shutting down Vandersloot. She is going to light it up.
Jackie Gray, Jackie Young?
Chelsea Gray, I'm sorry. Jackie Young is shutting down Vandersloot. Mm-hmm. Like I told you, when the numbers come back, it's going to be a field day. And Aja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces are coming home back-to-back champions.
I hear you, man. Sound good. Sound real good. But I'm telling you, man, New York taking it, man. They're taking it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you why. Like you mentioned Stewie, right? Mm-hmm. Stewie had a bad conference finals. According to her, she still balled out. But according to her norm, she didn't, do her normal self. I'm telling you, the heart of a champion, Stewie is going to show up in these finals. Nobody on your team can guard her. Nobody on the Aces can guard her, really. You could try to do different swaps, put different people on her. She's going to go out this series. And it's not just her. Like you said, Jonquel Jones, a former MVP. I think she's going to give Aja Wilson a tough matchup in the paint. She's a big body. She has good feet. She can move around. And y'all are missing key pieces, man. Candace Parker out. She's been out most of the playoffs, so y'all got here without her. But I think she's going to be a key missing component when it comes to a team like New York Liberty. Obviously, they got Sabrina, who can catch from anywhere on the court. She got unlimited range in the WNBA. Her shoes are fire, you know what I'm saying? She came out with the new shoe. She killing it right now. And she gonna have a title to come back home to as well. So, like you said, Courtney Vandersloot, like they have weapons too. They have the weapons to match the weaponry of the Aces. We're gonna see if Kelsey Plum is gonna show up. I think she's gonna have a tough WNBA Finals. I think her series, I think she's gonna have a good game or two, but I think when they need her, I think she's gonna, be a little shaky because, I don't think she was there the last year. I think she was hurt the whole year. So, the WNBA Finals hits a little different. So that's who I'm going with. I think New York has all of the pieces, man. I think they have all the pieces to win. They have to win game 1 on the road, though.
So I'm going to stop you right there. The difference is Sabrina's not going to be able to step up to the light. She has not been playing well in the playoffs. She's had a couple games where she shot decent, but she hasn't been her normal self and scoring her normal scoring average. Mm-hmm. If she's not there to help Breonna Stewart, they're not winning. Point blank, period. Jonquel Jones, Laney, Vandersloot, they don't even really play their bench. In that last game, that closeout game that they needed, what happened? They had to play their starters 35 plus minutes. I think only one of their starters played less than 35 minutes. 2 of their starters played the whole entire game. Yeah. That's not going to work in a series against the Aces. The Aces are going to wear them down, burn them out, and it's going crazy. The Aces have not lost a single game in the playoffs this year. Not to mention they were losing that final game against the Wings. And what did they do? Go on an 11-0 run to close out the game and cash out the victory. I'm telling you, they are hungry. Aja Wilson is pissed because she did not get that MVP. Defensive player of the year, okay, that's cool. But to get both, like she said, she wanted the cherry on top. She wanted the triple crown. She wanted defensive player of the year. She wanted MVP. And she wanted a championship. And because of that, she's coming for that championship.
Well, Stewie won the MVP. And she's going to ball like an MVP when the WNBA Finals come around. I'm telling you. She's gonna really show you why she's the comparison to KD in the game. She's that type of baller. Like, she can really go off for games, 35, 40 points. We've seen some career highs from her, some big numbers from her this
53
year.
53 this year from Aja Wilson.
Well, hey, she ain't gonna have that on Jonquel Jones. I hope you know that. I hope you know she's not balling like that on Jonquel.
I say she's getting at least an average of 23.
And Laney,
keep her normal average.
Laney, shut down, and she can ball. She can provide help as well. She had really good numbers in the conference finals. She really was hitting some big shots. So I will watch out for her too, because not only can she score, she can really defend. She's one of the best defenders on the team. So, and Courtney, she don't really give too much offense. You know what I mean? She's just there to run the offense, keep it tight, have everybody where they're supposed to be. So I think Courtney gives them that veteran experience that they need too, even though they're a younger team with stars like Sabrina.
And that's where the frustration sets in. Like I said, the Aces are hound dogs. They're coming. They're going to be in her face. It all depends on if you're ready for that light or not. They don't have the championship experience that these Aces have. But them winning the championship last year, they know how it is to be there. They know how it is to win. They know what it takes to win. It takes a different type of dog, and the Aces have that dog. The Liberty have it, but they just don't have it, and they don't want it as much as the Aces. Aces coming out on top. 4 games, Aces in 4. You heard it.
Sweet.
4. It's a 5-game series.
Okay.
Aces in 4. I get a Liberty 1 at home.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, put up or shut up, and let's see what the numbers say. Obviously,
put them falls on.
Obviously, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna go down to game 5, and it's gonna be 3-2.
If it go down to game 5, the Aces closing out.
At home, they
definitely closing out. They're not losing no heartbreaker at home.
They're gonna lose the heartbreaker.
Sound crazy.
I'm telling you.
Somebody please talk to this man.
Well, let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. That is your WNBA Finals take for us. I'm going New York Liberty all day. Y'all should know Sabrina coming for the win. We're going to close out here. We want to thank everybody for listening. And until next time, we out.